Good afternoon, everybody. Saturday afternoon. Just wanted to tell you about my day yesterday. Had a lovely day. Took my car down first thing in the morning to the garage to have a full service on it. So I was really pleased to get that done. So, and then in the morning, a friend in the village rang me up and said, "Are you in later? I'm going to pop in to see you." So I said, "Oh, lovely, come and have a coffee." And she said, "No, I won't come until a bit later." So she said, "I'll come about 2." And I said, "Yeah, fine." So she came along, brought me a lovely bunch of yellow roses and a birthday card. And I had 22 cards, absolutely beautiful. My family and up north and my family in Crawley had clubbed together and bought me a pair of very swish welly boots with strawberries on. So you'll see me coming, little shorty ones, so they're beautiful. Actually, they'll come just about in time because my winter welly boots, which are longer, very cracked, but that doesn't matter because they get really roughly treated when I walk out with the boys. I think there's a leak somewhere because sometimes I get a wet sock. So new ones just in time. So lovely. So as I say, I got a lovely bunch of roses, so that was great. Then I took the boys out and I got a call about 5:15 to say, I'd already had a call in the afternoon for the family in Crawley. I had a little chat with them and said, see you later on the Zoom call. And then I got a call from the garage and I went down about 5:15, collect the little car, and he said, "It's a nice little car." So I'm really pleased. Let's just hope it stays a nice little car. So I got back and my other family, Rachel and Chris, were here with all the dogs. And Rachel had ordered a takeaway from the village Indian. And she was going to collect it about 6:15, so we set the table and it was lovely to have them here. It's lovely to have a bit of company, socialising, doing things. So she went and collected it. We dished it up and sat down at the table. Chris sat in the chair and we sat in the table chatting away. And Rachel just caught the corner of her wine glass, which sort of slightly went over, and I went forward and of course it went down. It was all over the tablecloth. So we were trying to mop it up and of course it splashed over me. Oh no, it sort of splashed over Rachel, that was it. And she put her jammies on and everything and a sort of fluffy jacket, but it wasn't much. So then I went forward to try and mop it all up, and I sort of using the tablecloth to mop up it all up. And as I'm doing that, I knocked mine over. So mine went all over and it all splashed all over me. So I got it all down me. So big bit of fun. Oh no. Good job we got lots of wine around. So Chris said, "Well, I can't believe you two knocked 2 glasses over." Funny. So we had our tea and then we all settled down for the one show. And we watched that, my little debut on the TV. Short but sweet, but yeah, I mean, I got on it. I'm pleased I got on it. And I've just watched it through again because obviously I didn't see, it was very quick last night, but I just watched it again. And it was quite good. I was quite pleased with it. So watching it through a couple of times. So that was good. And then we did a quiz. Rachel had got a quiz, so we had the Zoom call with the family up north and the family in Crawley. And just as we were sort of getting started, Alex said, "Oh, won't be able to, we've got to go." Antonella had called him from the hospital to say that he could go down, he could get his vaccine because she's got some left over and they don't waste them, you see. So they call their families, get them down because they can get them there quickly and use up all the vaccine without having to throw it away. So he'd got the call, so off he went. So they didn't do the quiz with us. So I did the quiz up north and Francesca. It was lovely to see Francesca. She's at Daddy's, so she was able to come on and see it, and she'd seen the one show, so it was lovely to have her in on it. So we had a bit of fun. Yeah, had a bit of fun. I knew I'd be last. It was 50 questions, I only got 22. Well, I was lucky to get those. A lot of them were Disney films and characters, and I hadn't got a clue. But yeah, we did, geography ones wasn't very good at either. But yeah, it was good fun, so we did that. And then we had a long chat after. We chatted afterwards, and Alex came in and said, are we too late? Are you all still there? And we said, yeah, we're all still here. So we had a chat with him, and then Rachel did some of the quiz questions with Emma, some of the ones that she would know. So she did some of the quiz questions because I think she was very disappointed she wasn't able to do it with us. So Rachel did some of the quiz questions with her. So that was lovely. And then we settled down. I settled down with a Bailey's coffee, and Rachel got herself a drink. And then Chris decided that he was getting his radio, and he put his tent up in the garden, and he went out in his tent. He'd got it all set up, took a stool out and put his radio on there, and a couple of beers, and he got himself in his sleeping bag and his big pillow. And he was out there in the tent, you know, all on his own, loving it. Rachel and I were in here chatting, so it was lovely. So we took the dogs out, across the green, came back, got ready for bed. And it was fine. We had a good evening and good night. My arm still hurts though. I know it's muscle, and I don't know whether it's still the leftover from the vaccine, but it really, and I can't think what else I've done. But at night when I'm laying in bed, it really hurts because I'm laying on it. So I try to lay on my back. I can't lay on my back. I can't sleep like that. So, and I'm not very good laying on that side. So tonight I'm going to have to take a painkiller because, you know, I woke up 3 or 4 times in the night and couldn't get up because Rachel's in there with in the bedroom as well with the dog. So I didn't want to wake them up. So I was really, I was dozing backwards and forwards, trying to shift position. So I'm taking a painkiller tonight and see if I can knock it on the head. So, but I don't have any trouble during the day. Everything gets exaggerated at night, doesn't it? So, got up this morning, they went, and I went out with the boys in the car, a little car. I'm going to have to get some seat covers, though, for the seats, because the boys, I've got a cover over the seat, but I've noticed that when they get in, they disturb it, and there's foot marks, muddy foot marks. No, not having that. So I'm going to get a cover to go over the seat, and then over the back, so it's completely covered. And if anybody gets in it, I can take that off. So I must have a look at that tonight online and see if I can find something. I was hoping that I was going to, I thought it might be a nice sunny day today. I was going to have the car out and give it a clean and look it over for any marks on it, because I haven't looked properly, and of course it's a bit dirty. So I wanted to have a look and see if there's any little marks on it or anything. But perhaps tomorrow might be a better day, might be able to do it. So I had one of the ladies from the WI text me today, say could she come around and get a jigsaw. So she came round just after lunch, collected a jigsaw from me. So we had a chat, that was good. She's the secretary, she's sort of the social secretary of the flower club, flower club. So she put a message online yesterday about the fact that, it's 6 weeks and we've got a show, and no, we're not going to have a show. Because, the hall's not open. Will we have a summer show? We're just hoping that in August we'll have a summer show. So we're sort of gearing up for that. But she said that she's going to be rejigging her garden. She's going to have lots of plants left over. And I said, well, get them put them in pots and things, because the WI are hoping to have a stall outside of somebody's house, as from March onwards, a table, so that you can put your excess plants up there and they can be sold. and you know, you can go and buy plants or take your excess plants and put them up there. You always have you sow so many seeds and you've always got lots of leftovers. We're going to put them up there outside of somebody's house. So she said, oh yes, I'll do some potting up, so that'll be good. You know, you don't know where to take your excess bits, so that'll be something for her to do. What else? Oh, I had lots and lots of friends on Facebook come back and give me birthday wishes. It's absolutely super. It's lovely to know that you've got loads of friends. I mean, obviously I belong to many groups, old and new, and they've all come back and wished me happy birthday and made comments. So it's been lovely. It was lovely getting all the comments. And my cousin in Australia, she sent me, New Zealand, sent me wishes, and then she sent me a message today. So I'm going to, I sent her a link to the show, and I don't know whether she'll be able to pick it up over there, but it would be lovely if she could. And then I had a phone call from my aunt in Weymouth. She's 97. I had a phone call from her yesterday to wish me happy birthday. Well, of course, I missed it because I was down at the garage. So I phoned her this morning. She doesn't answer the phone. She'll get back to me when she feels she can. She feels she'll be able to talk, because she finds it difficult talking. So I dropped her a message and said where I was. So when she gets back to me, I should be able to tell about the television. I don't know whether my cousin has told her. So I'm hoping I'll be able to tell her all about that. So that's good. I mean, it was a lovely day yesterday, really exciting. I had a super lockdown birthday. It was probably better than an ordinary birthday. Everybody seems to make more effort, don't they? So, yeah, it was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm very grateful to my family for doing it all. Just be lovely to see friends again, because, you know, you've got an excuse. One of my friends said, you know, just can't wait to get back out and have a meal. Oh, she said, will I have to curtsy? No, don't think we're doing curtsies. Another one said, you know, had I had any calls from the BBC saying, offering me a show? I said, no, not yet. It's Saturday. I would think perhaps next week I might get some calls, laughingly. But no, I really enjoyed it. It was a lovely, lovely day. So hopefully I'll speak to you tomorrow. If the sun's out, I'm going to get the bucket out and have a little clean of the new car. Give it a swish round. So speak to you tomorrow, everybody, I expect. Have a lovely evening. Good night.